I'm super interested and super fascinated by CBD oil, and I want to continue to experiment with it, right? Last vlog I talked about how I was putting it in my shakes, but I want to run a little experiment because I think everyone struggles with anxiety to a degree, myself included, and not like a very strong case because I know some people have it to a very high level, but I mean, I have it on most days. So far what I found is this definitely helps with that a little bit, especially on days where I sleep well and I'm well rested and I wake up feeling energetic, and then I have this, it calms me down like very, very, very successfully. So I'm gonna put it in my coffee every day for the next 7 days and experiment, see how it feels. We're gonna start off by putting one full trinket of it in one regular, small, whatever fucking size this is. This is small for New York, a large is like this big. This is day one, this is clip one, part one, scene one of the October vlog. Welcome.
And out of all the other text marketing providers, we're happy you chose us. We promise you won't regret it. Just as a friendly reminder, we'll never push you into signing up for something that you don't need. If you just signed up for the free plan, we're equally as pumped.
Business is officially getting exciting again. We've got a bunch of new marketing platforms finally emerging. Probably they've already been emerging, but I haven't been really on top of them. Text message marketing, which I'm actually really excited to start messing around with. And right now it's Monday night around 5 p.m. And what I'm gonna do is sign up for this text message marketing platform. Think of it as like email marketing. When you sign up for a newsletter or an email list or something, the company gets your information. This was probably something in the works for a lot of these companies for a long, long time, because I'm sure there's a whole legal process in order to get access to people's phone numbers. I mean, obviously they give them to you, but access in order to be able to text people, because that's, I don't want to say an invasion of privacy, but like that shit's fucking annoying. I'm assuming marketing, as it usually does, ruins a lot of things, and eventually we will ruin like text messaging and ruin a lot of good stuff that happens on your phone, right? You're gonna hate your phone, you're gonna hate text messages in probably like a year or two, because you're just gonna get messages nonstop from companies and stuff. The great part about it from a marketing standpoint or a brand standpoint is that, think about an email open rate, right? This is just one avenue of marketing or one avenue of communicating with your audience. An email open rate is very, not very low, depending on how good you are at writing subjects and headlines, things like that. But for the most part, they're between like 25%, they're around 25%, the open rate. So if I send 1,000 emails, the average email, only 250 of them will even be opened. Right? So that's 750 people we're missing out on. Think of how often you open a text message. You probably open 99.9% of the text messages, unless you spot the spam out from a long distance away, right? And this is what's gonna happen. Text message marketing is gonna become very popular, and it's gonna have like 99% open rates, and eventually, people are gonna get privy. The audiences are smart, they understand this stuff. People are gonna get privy that they're gonna get more and more spam and text messages and junk shit to their inboxes or their text message inbox all the time. Thus, the open rates will start declining, and that's why it's so important to stay true to your brand. If you sign up for my text message list and I hit you from one of these marketing platforms, like I'm going to have to, I can't put on like a corny fake voice that you'll see from a lot of these brands and companies like, hello, welcome to our text messaging list. If to reply, hit yes. To stop the text messages, text stop, text message rates apply. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to be very true to my brand, the way we communicate, the words that I use, the lingo that you have come accustomed to hearing when you are with my brand. And if I do that, you'll be much more likely to open my text messages and communicate with the back and forth that I have going on these platforms, if that makes sense. So we're gonna dive in. I'm about to do my waiver wire stream for the week, which usually hits around 15,000 views. I'm gonna set up these text message marketing things, and I'm gonna tell people in the audience, if you text me with this number, I'm not really even sure how it works right now. I'm researching it. It's kind of fun getting back into the grit, tactically how these things work, because I haven't done this in a long time. I've been in a routine of, just like YouTube and Twitter and podcasting, and I know all that stuff like the back of my fucking hand. I haven't done this yet, so this is kind of exciting. So I'm gonna insert this into my next video. I'm not sure when you're watching this, but this is October 14th. This is Columbus Day, Monday night. Gonna do my waiver wire video, see how many text message signups we get from this one video alone. I'm hoping we can get somewhere between 500 and 1,000, and then like later on in the year when I want to start actually communicating with the audience on a regular basis, or like my draft guide goes for sale, right? I can text you guys that. I can text 1,000 people that sign up and say like, hey, the draft guide is for sale. If you do it right now, since you're on my text list, you'll get 35% off or something like that. And again, those open rates are like 95 to 99% right now, so the conversion rates will just naturally be a lot higher than these other communication platforms where you don't organically see everything that I post on there. And that right there, my friends, is business 101, marketing 101. Find the eyeballs, communicate directly to those fucking eyeballs with your message, the value that you bring, and you will make the money. Can you see this? Please answer me, somebody. Word. Well, go do that. If you text Big Dogs BDGE to this number, 646-859-6340, I will be answering your questions via text. I want to stress that, and I just want to point out, in these, if you notice up top, promoting the right promo code and stuff like that, because other shows I've worked with in the past, they'll get that confused. Do you talk to them about how they're planning on measuring success, I guess? Because you said it's like a 1-week trial, and I think a lot of podcasts do 1 or 2 episodes a week, whereas I'm mainly putting content out via video. An actual rate based on CPM and everything, but the way they measure performance is on their side, they work with. So that was a call with a rep from, it was actually more of a middleman from the podcasting service I use, but they are partnered up with a company called Manscaped. If y'all listen to other fantasy football podcasts, you definitely heard them advertise on them, like the fantasy footballers work with them, fantasy pros, a couple others probably. They reached out to us and want to do a test run this upcoming week. Filming this on October 24th. So we're filming it through the 28th, October 28th through November 1st, 2nd-ish. That's the week that we will be advertising with them, see how it goes. If it goes well, we'll renew for a longer contract or a longer partnership. That's kind of exciting. They're a very cool brand, up and coming brand. They're a great example of how to exploit the current landscape when it comes to marketing. They advertise on like 50 or 60 different podcasts, and that's how they kind of blew up over the last year or two. They were on Shark Tank. I don't know if that was recently or maybe like a year ago or so, but since then they've grown tremendously because they understood the best marketing platforms out there. Podcasting, YouTube, influencers, things like that are how you skyrocket your business. You have to get out of the old way of thinking about how this is important, that's important. A lot of the shit that used to work for businesses don't work anymore. Always have to be innovating. This is a company that I would be happy to work with because, one, I believe in their product. They sent us some sample products and some trial stuff. And I respect, like I said, their marketing, so I like working with companies like that. But they're also very for people like us, plugging them in supernaturally. So we're already like plotting and thinking of different like skits that we could run, and they're not afraid to let us, use words that would coincide with their type of product. Manscaped is, if you guys don't know what Manscaped is they specialize in grooming, male grooming. So a lot of down by the nuts and stuff. So they don't care if you say stuff like that. So we're already thinking of different funny skits and commercials that we could put in, sort of like the Fade the Public commercial we made with Steve and Heather a few months ago, advertising our Fade the Public hoodies.
Hello, miss. I heard you had some leaky pipes that need filling.
Oh, yes. Please enter me. I mean my home.
You weren't lying. It's so wet in this kitchen.
Well, I think I'm gonna change it to something a little cozier.
It's a fucking mess down here. What have you been stuffing down here in these good old This dumb broad over here gotta clean all this things. God damn it. Get paid enough. Barry don't get paid. Barry O don't get paid enough for this.
Ah, that's so much better. This is the comfiest sweatshirt ever.
Yeah. You think I can touch it?
You want to touch it, Big Barry?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Tell me what you think.
Amazing. What is this, cashmere?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, this looks like a 50-50 cotton polyester blend with the double needle stitching.
Yeah, well, I bet you'd like to rip it off me, wouldn't you?
What, are you crazy? Why would I want to harm such a warm, soft, beautiful sweatshirt? Where'd you get this? I must have one.
Well, you can have me right now, Big Barry.
Nah, just a sweatshirt is fine. Where can I get one?
You can get it at BigDogsFantasy.com along with 4 other colors.
Oh, great, thanks! Hey, sorry I didn't get to fix your leaky pipes. Or have sex with you.
Delivery for Heath Dyer.
That's me.
Wow, that's an incredible sweatshirt. So we want to mess around with that. We'll think of some different funny stories or read ads to implement. And again, if it goes well, then we'll probably renew for a longer term. So this is pretty excited. We haven't had like a real legit good sponsor come around in a while, especially one that's kind of out of the industry. I always usually work with companies or brands that are directly like fantasy sports related because we don't really have enough audience or push to, you know, reach out to other big companies. Someone that has a following of 30,000 is not necessarily on their radar. So this could be a good partnership for us and can kind of help us expand into other advertisers and other industries and stuff. So y'all will be kept updated, and I'm sure you'll see me plug some stuff into it by the time you watch this vlog. On your nuts. So they see us and they're like, these are 3 well-groomed men, probably virgins, but maybe not. Maybe not. I'm a virgin. Because it's Halloween and I'm snacks.
Snacks, yeah.
But if I was Nick,
That's absurd. I have a lot of sex.
here's the time that's ever happened, and it was incredible. And this thing is waterproof. And I suggest every male that plans on getting laid within the next 2 years, go get yourself a lawnmower 2.0 from Manscaped.com. They have a ton of other products. They have like ball toner. I don't even know what that means. Ball deodorant. They got all that weird shit. You can get this in a package. I believe they have an entire package deal with a nice little bag, carry bag if you're traveling. Go get the lawnmower 2.0. I'm gonna get this place ready for the Halloween party tomorrow night. It's a fucking mess. We ordered a new lamp because the lighting in here is kind of shitty. We're probably gonna have somewhere between like I don't actually know at this point. It could be anywhere from like 22 up to 40 people. I don't know how we're gonna fit them, but we're gonna maneuver this shit around because this is so big. It takes up a lot of the space. So we're gonna move that into Wilson's room. I ordered a new table. It's small. Put right there, so this will open up the entire room. Ordered the new lamp for some lighting by the kitchen area. We ordered this blow up fucking cooler, which is kind of epic, but also probably a really fucking dumb idea. Considering we put ice and stuff in there and it's gonna overflow and just ruin my fucking apartment. We have a cleaning person coming. There's an awesome app called TaskRabbit. If you're in like a popular city, you've probably heard of it. It's for like really lazy pieces of shit like myself and Wilson, where you could literally hire anyone to do any task. It's like the Uber of doing shit in your house. We had someone come in, hang the whiteboard, hang the TV, anything that's hanging in here basically. This guy came in and did it for like 2 hours, and you could get people to do basically any task or any chore or whatever. So you have someone coming in to clean the entire apartment because the party's tomorrow. It's November 1st today. We just got so much booze. We're gonna make an enormous jungle juice I just gotta wait for Steve to bring the Everclear. Oh, also, this isn't going in the jungle juice, but I got suckered into it. I don't know if any of y'all have heard of Screwball before. I went into the liquor store I had like a grocery list of different liquors I needed to get for the jungle juice. This guy, you know, if you go into a liquor store, there's like the people handing out the samples or whatever. This guy was like, you want to try a peanut butter flavored whiskey? And I was like, fuck no, like, what do I look like? And I ended up walking out of the store with a bottle of it because it was fantastic. It tastes so, I'm weird with food. If you ask my friends, they're like, you'll eat some weird concoctions in terms of my palate. Like, I will try anything that's flavored oddly. So that probably seems like something that wouldn't taste good, but I promise it tastes amazing. Supposedly the kid who was advertising it was telling me that it's like some famous chef out in California, and he was like really well known for his peanut sauce recipe or something, and was like, I'm gonna turn this into a type of whiskey. Really good. Screwball, try that out. So we're gonna put this lamp together, then I'm gonna put the table together, and maybe I'll do a little time lapse right now, and y'all can probably won't enjoy this, but I'm just gonna fucking make you watch it.
You to breathe next to me, caught in this lullaby, sing it to me. I wanna drown in your holy water. You know a sin never felt so good. I wanna drown in your holy water. Amen.
Place is looking good. We're all cleaned. We're gonna, like I said, move that there. I'll leave my room open probably just for a little bit of extra space. I don't really spend any time in my room other than sleeping because I'm always out here working. We got the big dog bat signal. So this thing is bright as shit. I don't think the camera really shows a good example of what it looks like, but we're gonna put it up in the, oh, you can see it through the window. It's actually kind of funny. We're gonna put it up in the window when it's dark out. As you can see, the window's really big, and like when you're outside, you see it. So it's gonna be like the fucking bat signal out there tomorrow night.
A lot of fucking light pollution, man. I don't know.
Everything's clean. It looks pretty. We'll figure it out. I'm ready to fucking go. I'm ready to have a good time. I'm ready to party. I'm ready to do some spooky shit. All right, Steve, let's do it. You're so hungry. Strawberries, oranges. More like raw berries. Fucking paper cups. You know what? You're not gonna put the blueberries? Oh! Watch out, man! Watch out! Alright, let's do it. We got this shot.
Hey guys, it's Nick here, creative vlogger. Whoa, Colin!
I bet this is gonna taste good. We just let that sit for a couple hours.
Firing it up. It hurts my heart. I need reviews. I didn't like it. Very strong. Very strong.
It tasted like a melted gusher.
Ooh, this isn't good. Ew, this is really sweet.
It's gonna give everybody a wanging headache. What's cracking, big dog?
What is cracking?
What is cracking, Kelbert?
It's my pacemaker. Diabetes. It's a cap? No, it's not. What's up, Sanks? Listen to these. That's what you did, man. I mean, done. It's gonna end my career. When's the last time you used Yeah, I go every open. Who's roommate? Cat that works with my best friend, she's like a vlogger, influencer. So this shit I have to do.
If you ever have kids, that's a really great thing.
I think August.
Very end of August.
Yeah. How's everything?
I haven't edited up the party clips yet. Literally, I just stuck that Instago camera on Steve's chest, and I was like, just keep filming random shit throughout the party. So I don't know how that came out. Probably looked really dumb, to be honest, but the party was fun. Honestly, still recovering from it. It's Tuesday. I am about to drive over the George Washington Bridge back to New Jersey to film with Snacks and Animal tonight, Fate the Public. But I just wanted to wrap up this vlog and say thank you for joining me if you watched. I hope you guys enjoy these. You could always drop some comments down below. I always interact with people who drop comments and engage with me on Twitter and Instagram and YouTube when they're not fantasy football related, because that shit just burns me out during the season. So if you drop those type of comments, there's like a less than 1% chance I actually respond or answer to them. But if you have other things that you want to talk about, I am more than willing to have conversations about them. I just want to leave you with that. I will see y'all on the next vlog. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel if you're new, all that bullshit. All right, goodbye.